Good morning, everyone, and welcome to A Moment of Hope with Upward Transitions. I'm Carla Stinnett, and we're so happy you could join us today. We are still focusing on all things Austin because our upcoming event on May 6th, the American Tourist Hello Austin, is Friday, May the 6th. Doors open at 6:30, and we're very excited to have all these auction items that we want to show you today. We want to say a special thanks to all of our sponsors and our auction donors, and we've got some cool stuff to show you. We look forward to being able, our supporters and donors. It's been 2 years since we've had an in-person event, and so we're meeting again right down the road at OKC's Historic Farmers Public Market, and we will be opening the doors at 6:30 and having a great time. We'll have live music. We're going to have Texas barbecue with all the fixings, potato salad. We're going to have a wine pool, jewelry pool, bourbon pool. So we're going to have lots of activities and things, something for everybody. We'll have something there for everyone. And of course, we'll have our silent auction and our live auction. And so it's going to be a great time, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody again. So today, I just want to reiterate where to get your tickets. You need to get your tickets now. You go to our Upward Transitions website at upwardtransitions.org/American Tourist, or you can go to the main page, homepage on the website, and hit events, and you'll see the American Tourist tab right there. It gives you all the information about the event. You can purchase your tickets online. You can make a donation to fund a cause, which is our proceeds that benefit the community outreach program, which is our traditional fundraising activity that we do at the event called American Tourist. This is our biggest fundraiser of the year. We do hold it every year. Last year we had a total virtual event, and the 2020 we kind of punted and had a Vision 2020. It was an online event, so we've had to all of us, as everyone has, to kind of pivot during the last couple of years, and so it's going to be great to get together again. So let me start off with a couple of items here. I just want to show you, we have the OSU. I have showed some memorabilia for OU and OSU and some of the great athletes that we're going to have. We've got several of those that are going to be there. So this is OSU. This is Oklahoma State, all-time greats. We got Thurman Thomas. We have Barry Sanders. We've got 4 athletes here on this particular piece. We also have a wine basket here that was donated by one of our very loyal supporters, Carl Stern and Joe Norton, and it is a West Coast wine trio. And I'm going to read to you the wines, the 3 bottles of wine that are in this wine basket right here. And that is the Hook and Ladder 2018 Zinfandel Russian River Valley, and that comes from Sonoma County, California. And then we have the Imperial Eridanus 2020 Claret. That's from Columbia Valley, Washington. That's one of my favorite places to buy wine from. And then the Martelato Rosso di Sierra. That's the 2017 red blend, and that's Happy Canyon, Santa Barbara, California. So we have 3 West Coast wine trios here in this basket. So it would be a real treat for something special. Also, we have right here everything you would need. We have several baskets that are put together for experiences, and this is everything you're going to need for pizza night. So you have your stone pizza, your oven stone here, right here, to put your pizza on. You have your Parmesan, your crushed red pepper, your pizza sauce, everything you need, your pizza cutter, even your mittens and your kitchen towels. So everything you need for a pizza night will be here in this basket. And then as I scoot on over here, just want to show you some of the whiskey and cigar basket that we will have. We have this wonderful, beautiful, I think I showed this last week as far as the ashtray. It is a Arturo Figueroa ashtray. It's red, it's big, it's huge, it's beautiful cigar ashtray. We have the Ave Maria cigars. We have Glenlivet, we have Grand Marnier, and several other choices of beverage to sit down and enjoy a couple of cigars. So we'll have this lovely cigar basket. And then we have over here on the other side some jewelry. I just want to show those to you. We have some Kinder Scott, which we are very grateful to Kinder Scott. They partner with us every year to make a donation to our event. And also we just finished in April the Kinder Scott online campaign that we do, and that's a point of sale where we receive 20%. So we just finished that. Thank you to everyone that participated in that. But let's see if I can bring these up a little closer so that you can see. This is beautiful. Has the diamond looking earrings and the pendant, and they're really pretty. Let's see if we can get that right in the light. And also we have some silver, and then we have some rustic cuff bracelets. So there's really something here for everyone. And one more time, we wanted to feature this Tim Kenny painting. It's gorgeous. You've got to see it in person. It's just beautiful. And he's always been a very faithful supporter of Upward Transitions over the years. And we're very excited about that. Just to touch base with those that may be popping in for the first time, Upward Transitions is a nonprofit that has been in operation since 1925. We originally started as part of the community chest, which that puts us at almost 100 years old. We're coming up on our 100-year anniversary. We had Travelers Aid was under this umbrella. That's the name that we carried after we initially started as community chest. Then we had the Travelers Aid, so we were helping stranded travelers that came through town. And then pretty soon the services expanded. So in order to cover all the services that we were offering to the community, we incorporated as Upward Transitions. We are 501c3 nonprofit, and we have services that help those who are already homeless, who are needing to get off the streets. And we're not a shelter, but what we do for the homeless is that we obtain their ID, because 70% of those who are homeless are out on the streets with no ID. And oftentimes in domestic violence situations, when a male or female leave a unsafe situation, oftentimes they leave without their ID, or either their abusers keep it from them. So there's several instances where someone has lost their ID because of either being homeless or coming out of a domestic violence situation. Well, that is what we do for them. That is the part we're the go-to agency in Oklahoma City for those who need ID, because if that's the first step to being able to get employment, to be able to receive housing, and also medical and other social services benefits, you have to have an ID. So that is the first barrier to the restoration of creating a new life for yourself if you're homeless. So we do that. Other agencies refer us to their clients, and then once we have an ID, then the next step would be, what else do they need? They need mental health services. So we refer them to the mental health place that they may need to go. And so what's remarkable about Oklahoma City and their nonprofit community is that we work so well together. It's not like we're trying to duplicate each other's strengths. We all have our core strengths, and that's what we focus on. And we work together to create wraparound services for those in our community who are in need. And so once we obtain an ID, they can come pick it up here, or we can sometimes deliver it over to the day shelter, which is Homeless Alliance. So we work with the day shelter quite often. Diversion Hub is one of our main agencies that we work with. We also work with Palomar, and because stranded travelers or emergency travel that is needed for those who are fleeing a domestic violence situation or human trafficking, we can provide and help them with emergency travel to get them to a safe place. That's another one of the services that we provide. And then also we offer rent and utilities assistance for those who are at the risk of becoming homeless, meaning that something has happened, like, they've lost hours at work, or they've lost their job, or a medical bill, or a car repair, or something. When you have families that are living paycheck to paycheck, and they have a financial crisis hit them, the best thing for everyone, for our community, for them, is to keep them in their homes. So we keep their utilities connected, and we do vet them. There is a criteria that they must meet, but we do that every week. We help families every week, especially those with children. You have children in the home, or seniors that are over 55. You can call us on Mondays, or even go online and fill out a form for a screening. And that's another way that we are helping reduce homelessness in our community. It's a preventative, it's proactive. We take that first step of, hey, we have a family that's on the verge of being on the streets. Let's try to prevent that from happening. The studies reflect that children who have become homeless are traumatized, and in turn, as they become adults, they usually struggle with substance abuse, or then they become homeless themselves. So we've got to stop the cycle. We have to intervene and protect our children and our community, keep them housed, keep them fed, keep them warm. And we all work together in Oklahoma City to do that. And I'm very grateful for the wonderful relationships that we do have with the other nonprofit community agencies in the community. And together, we all work together to help the most vulnerable citizens among us. And it's a great work. So on Friday, the May 6th, this is our biggest fundraiser that goes for our community outreach program to help with these services, which is our homeless services, our homeless prevention services, emergency travel. And we also work some with housing, helping with some partnering with other agencies, and also some government agencies for helping for rapid rehousing. So we are about keeping families and seniors and individuals in their homes. And by doing that, we are doing a preventative way of reducing homelessness in our community. And that's exactly what all of our sponsors for American Tourist Hello Austin, they have partnered with us to do that. They've joined in and said, we want to help you do this. And we're very grateful to them. And all those who have donated to the auction, we thank you. We have some very special items. We have some trips, weekends in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. We have a couple of other, like a sunset sail, which will be on Hefner, which will be with a chartered boat on Lake Hefner, complete with dinner and your choice of beverages that you enjoy on that sunset sail, and an overnight stay here at a bed and breakfast here in Oklahoma City. So we have some really great items that there is something that everyone will find. There's from price points, starting at $25 going all the way up to $3,000. Speaking of, we have 2 floor seats to the Thunder game with the dinner and the parking pass and all of that. So we just thank Midtown Renaissance for donating those floor seat tickets. Bob Howard, we thank you. And we also have lots of jewelry for the jewelry pool, and we'll have wine and bourbon, and we will have a variety of music at the event. So I think that is a shindig that everybody's going to enjoy. So we invite you, get your tickets, go to upwardtransitions.org, American Tourist, to get your tickets today. And we look forward to seeing you. See you next week. Thank you for joining us.